and talk. WHIO.
What time is it? Time for action.
Well, the radio is on.
I've been waiting all day.
It's go time.
That's the big thing today, radio.
Getting restless?
Speak into the microphone, squid friend.
Let's start the show.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, Todd, you got off the couch today. Woo-hoo! So we're gonna give you just a little bit of praise. A little bit of praise just for you. Well, you actually got off your couch today. You know we gotta give you praise. Sing that name. Sing that name. Oh, Todd, we praise you.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up and rolling on Facebook and YouTube. And keep it on WHIO this afternoon on your drive home. We'll keep you updated on that highway closure out there on 675 southbound. We'll have another report here in a bit. Tonight on the show, we've got teachers misbehaving. I saw this story. This is kind of interesting. There's a guy who started his own country. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know there was any land available where you could just stay. I'm going to start my own country. Come up with my own flag, my own national anthem, my own form of government. He's trying, and it seems a bit legit. So we'll get to that. Also, we have the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were announced, and we'll go through those and all kinds of other stuff. It's also Wing It Wednesday, scheduled to appear. Rachel Zidaroff, she's the COO of United Rehabilitation Services, and they've got the North Dayton Barstool Open coming up here shortly. In a few weeks, she's going to be here after 6:30. But first, we have to get to some mail.
Back off the jaw jacket. It's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
The fan man.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to send me an email, you can send it to eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. Hey, Todd, sometimes I can't tell whether you're being serious or trying to be funny with some of the stories you tell, but I do hope you don't have that much hate in your heart, like what I heard tonight during your show. How could you be so cold to punch the monkey? The poor little guy has been shunned, bullied, and literally beaten by the other monkeys in the zoo. He's got no one to protect him. Not even his mother wants to have anything to do with him. I've listened to you for a long time, and I know you've mentioned you were bullied as a kid. True. For someone who was on the other end of the punishment, I'm surprised you don't have more compassion for Punch and what he's dealing with. If a stuffed orangutan gives him a little comfort and security, then so be it. Perhaps you need your own stuffed orangutan to drag around. Maybe you'd be more empathetic to that little lonely monkey. I still love your show, even if you hate Punch the Monkey. Candace and Vandalia. Well, thank you. Thank you, Candace. I appreciate your email. If you missed the show last night, I had a discussion, I guess, with my producer, Ian. And I was just bringing up the fact that over the weekend and in the day since, I have not been able to escape videos of this monkey in Japan that was born, I guess, last summer, and mom wants nothing to do with the little monkey. He's a little, what is a macaque? Is that what it's called? A little macaque. Mom wants nothing to do with him. All the other monkeys at this particular zoo in Japan don't like him. They beat on him. They bully him. They pick on him. And the zookeepers felt so bad, they gave him a stuffed orangutan. Now, this is like his comfort. This is his emotional support pet for the pet. I mean, he's not a pet, but you get my point. But he's got this orangutan. And people are just falling all over themselves over this. And I thought, this is ridiculous. This monkey is getting way too much attention. And then I did post this over the weekend. I asked the question, maybe this monkey's a jerk. Maybe this little baby monkey is just a bad monkey. And all the other monkeys know it. But we're assigning our human-like emotions to this monkey. And I thought, well, I can't be the only one who feels this way. And then this morning, somebody sent this to me. This is from Jon Stewart.
Clearly, there is probably something wrong with that monkey. I understand, and it's adorable. And he's breaking my heart. But that being said, who are we to question the wisdom of the tribe?
This is what I'm saying. The monkeys know the monkey better than anybody else. So if they don't like this monkey and there's something wrong with this monkey, that should be enough for us. Let the monkeys decide. It's that way out on the Serengeti in Africa. You know, if there's a tribe of hyena and there's one hyena who's always acting up, always a pain in the butt, causing all kinds of trouble, they all just gang up on him. They take care of him. This is what I'm saying. This is the way nature works. But I am sorry if I offended you, Candace. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings. John in Maplewood. Hey, John.
Hey, Todd. How's it going, buddy? Long-time listener, even though you're a monkey hater.
I don't hate monkeys, and I don't even hate this monkey. The only point I was making is, like, if the other monkeys don't like this monkey, then maybe we should just let them make that decision.
Well, last night, I've been following Punch too. He's finally been accepted by another mother. They posted it last night, so Candace can be happy and everyone else can be happy. The monkey has found a mother.
See, this is the way it's supposed to work, John, and I made this comment last night. I don't know if you heard it, and I wasn't trying to be flippant. I'm adopted.
Nature is cruel.
I'm adopted.
It's beautiful and it can be cruel. Yeah.
I'm adopted, and I'm not trying to sound harsh, but my birth mother rejected me. So I was adopted by another mother and father who loved me. And that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
But everybody's falling all over themselves over this monkey, and it's a poor monkey.
Well, I guess they ain't watched enough documentaries. The Nature Channel is wonderful, but also they don't cut the. It can be awful traumatizing to certain people.
I got you, John. I appreciate your call, buddy.
Good now, man. Yep, no problem, brother.
Say, man. See, that's all I was trying to say. Parker, you want to weigh in on Punch the Monkey? You want to get in on this?
I have no comment.
Oh, okay. All right. It looked like you were just chomping at the bit, chomping at the monkey bit. That's all I was saying. And Jon Stewart, he goes on, and I think he makes a great point.
They're the ones that know him best. They've decided he's problematic.
Problematic. Love that.
I mean, look, they decided. The mom, the elders, the juniors, even that stuffed monkey looks like, hey, I don't want to be here.
Well, hopefully this will put the monkey Punch the Monkey story to rest here on the Evening Edge. Oh my goodness. 93745. Oh, I gave the wrong number. Everybody take a drink. It's 937-957-1290. We got some teacher news.
I'm literally the worst teacher ever.
You're a really shitty teacher.
No such thing, bad student, only bad teacher.
You're a joke. You're the worst teacher I've ever had.
Well, this happened down in Waco, Texas. Kindergarten teacher who I guess she just became a teacher at 64. She'd been a substitute teacher, but she, I guess, came to this later in life, and she became a full-time teacher, and she was still working towards getting her teacher certification. But unfortunately, something went wrong in her classroom last month, and now she's out of a job. So here's the story. This teacher had this classroom of kindergartners. She stepped out of the classroom. When she came back in, her teacher's aide informed her that a 5-year-old had broken his pencil. Now think back to when you were in elementary school, kindergarten, and you were using a pencil. How many times did you break your pencil? Probably quite a bit. I remember breaking many pencils in my lifetime. So instead of just saying, all right, well, here's another pencil, this teacher reportedly forcefully grabbed the child by his arm, twisted his arm, used her knee, and pushed the kid into the corner of the classroom for punishment. The teacher's aide reported the teacher to the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, who then contacted the Waco Independent School District Police. Hey, they got their own police force down there. Little boy was interviewed and told school officials that the actions of the teacher caused him severe pain. And she was just hired last October and was working on that teacher's certification. And now she's been fired and she's facing felony charges. I've told this story before. I remember when I was in like 5th grade, we had a fire drill and I was outside in line like you're supposed to be. And you're supposed to keep your mouth shut. You face forward, you keep your mouth shut. And some kid pulled a comb out of my back pocket. And I turned around and said something to him. And within seconds, I was smashed, pummeled over the head with a grading book. Times have changed, haven't they?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I think that's what it was, Dennis. I was so frazzled by that damn monkey. Gave the wrong number. Clinton, that is a crazy video. I was going to respond to you, but I think I'm just going to do it here. My guess, and people aren't going to know what I'm talking about. He showed me a video. Let me, here's the video. So, well, crap. Let me start it over. Well, hold on. Hang on. Yeah, the car wash. See if it starts over. Oh my gosh. Here it is. Did that happen locally? I don't think that happened locally, did it? So you asked the question, who do I think is responsible? I think, and I'm not a lawyer, I think that I think it would be the car wash, because the car wash workers should have seen what was in the bed of the truck and said, you can't go through there. That's what I would say. But the driver also shows some negligence, because clearly they didn't think that would be an issue. So I don't know. That's an interesting. Well, Heather, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. They probably end up suing each other. Yeah.
Nancy Guthrie will have that for you at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Can we have some fun now, please?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I almost forgot to mention we have a pair of tickets to give away to The Price is Right Live, which is going to be happening at the Schuster Center on Sunday, March 15th. When you hear the yodeling of the cliffhanger game, the iconic cliffhanger game from The Price is Right, just be the sixth caller at 937-957-1290. Not now. But when you hear the yodeling. I just had a video sent to me by Edgehead Clinton up in Piqua. And this is, you're going to have to see this to believe it. I don't think this was from around here, but it's a video of a guy in a pickup truck who had a spool, like a large spool of wire, kind of wrapped up around just like a little, it was just like a stack of wire. And he went through a car wash. And in the back of his flatbed truck is where he had the wire. The machinery of the car wash grabbed onto this wire and started just tangling it up in the machinery. The car behind the pickup got damaged. It is a mess. You've got to go to my Facebook page and look at the video. I'm sure maybe you've seen it. It's out there, but holy cow. And the question is, who's responsible? The guy who had the spool of wire in the back of his truck, the car wash for not saying, hey, you can't go through with that. That is a mess, and that is a major lawsuit waiting to happen.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
With Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Live from the WHIO News Center, this is Miami Valley's News at 5:30. Our top local story, the body found in a wooded area of Montgomery County is identified.
Oy. Looking at this traffic, that is, oh man. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Huh. Good Lord, people.
Storm Center.
If breaking news, traffic, or severe weather happens anytime this hour, we'll break in immediately because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Don't give me that politics, Jazz. It's not my racket.
People are tired of hearing nothing but doom and despair on the radio.
Everyone just relax, all right?
The problems of the world are not in my department.
Now, who would like a cookie?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up after 6:30 tonight, it is Wing It Wednesday, brought to you by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. We're going to have Rachel Zidaroff. She's the COO of United Rehabilitation Services. And they've got the North Dayton Barstool Open coming up. So we have that to look forward to. And I'm guessing that some of the people on 675 might still be in their cars on 675 an hour from now when Rachel is here. Because I'm looking at the traffic camera right now, and Will Harris has been talking about this. Will, is he available by chance? I know I'm just throwing it out there. And Will, are you there by chance? Can I talk to you, Will? I don't know if I can. Parker? Yeah, sure. Oh, can I talk to you on the air?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Is he on? Is he on? Okay. So I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this traffic camera like you've been looking at, and I'm amused by the number of people who are apparently turning around on the entrance ramp to 675 and driving back up towards Indian Ripple. As I sit here during the commercial break, I mean, and this camera is not like a live stream. It takes a picture every, 20, 30 seconds or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I sat here and I counted probably 15 cars that have been going the other direction, while some people who aren't paying attention are still trying to use that same entrance ramp to 675 while the cars are coming the other direction. It's like a free-for-all.
Well,
It's like Lord of the Flies out there.
I'm looking at live video here.
Okay.
And about 30 minutes ago, I counted over 24 cars that were doing that. And people on the ramp were actually trying to block those people from turning around and going back the road. It's just crazy. And then once they get back to Indian Ripple, there's no traffic light. Traffic is really heavy right now. How do you get out there? I mean, this is really stupid.
Yeah, I don't get it. And I understand people have places they want to be, but you can't be doing that because you're putting your life and everybody else's life at risk. Because some people may not know that there's some big traffic issue on 675 until they get on the entrance ramp to 675 and they're just hitting the gas.
Yeah. And if the police wanted you to do this, they would set up a system. They would block off the entrance ramp, and they would have people turn around and go the opposite way. That happened to me in Tennessee one time on Interstate 40, I believe it was. I had to drive 2 miles the wrong way on the interstate because of an accident. But I don't know. It's just
it is crazy. It is just absolutely crazy. So look, if you're listening to this show right now and you're in that traffic and you're contemplating maybe driving the wrong way on the highway just to get out of there, please don't do it.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't.
It's probably illegal.
Well, of course it's illegal. It's 100% illegal.
Of course.
You know, here's the thing: if you get trapped in a traffic snarl like that, that's just tough cookies. That's the brakes, man. That's what you pay, the price you pay for driving on the highway. And if the cops, as you said, want you to go the other direction or tell you to turn around, then fine. But just doing it on your own, you're putting everybody's life in danger.
Bad deal.
Yeah, it's a very bad deal. So please stop. Just stop doing it. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they announced their nominees for 2026. Now, the way this works is there's a group of rock and roll experts who come up with the big list, and then they have some folks who are even bigger rock and roll experts who then narrow it down to a smaller number, and then whoever gets more than 50% of the votes from the people who are voting, they get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So here's the list. And by the way, the artist or band, they have to have released their first commercial recording at least 25 years before the nomination. And 10 of these bands that I'm going to list, this is their first time. So here's the long and illustrious list. The Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Mariah Carey, Phil Collins. I just had to do that. Melissa Etheridge, Lauryn Hill, Billy Idol, INXS, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order, New Edition, Oasis, Pink, Sade, Shakira, Luther Vandross, and the Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah. So those are the nominees. The ones that I think 100% should be in without any question. I mean, I think they're all quality. They're all quality. Now, some people will argue, well, it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why should, New Edition be in, or why should Pink be in, or the idea that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is now just for rock and roll, that ship left long ago. So let's just, like Mariah Carey, she's not rock and roll, but they're letting anybody in. It doesn't matter the genre. So anyway, here are my picks for this. Definitely Phil Collins. He was in Genesis. He was an iconic solo artist. He's also not doing well health-wise. So I can see him sort of getting the emotional vote, but he certainly deserves it. Ron, you say you got a red alert?
Yeah, I got to give an update on this 675 thing, man. They say that there's a lane closed, but that thing is completely stopped. If you're heading southbound on 675, that thing is closed. Your best bet is to get off on 35, take the surface streets, or even before that, you can take North Fairfield Road on 675 and take that down and go around that. But right now, there's absolutely no movement right there. A lot of cars just sitting.
I'm curious if because the cameras that I looked at all of the cameras along 675 from 35 all the way down south to I think 48, and I could not see any accident. I mean, I'm sure that clearly there is one, but have you seen anything like that, Will or Ron? Is there? Do we have an idea of what the accident is?
No idea.
None. There's no cameras down there.
I just know there's no southbound traffic. If you take a look at 675 at like Wilmington Pike, you're not seeing any traffic there at all.
Well, this must be something pretty, drastic if all the lanes are blocked, because usually, even if it is a pretty hefty accident, they manage to get one of the lanes clear or even the median, to try to get people through there, but nothing's moving at all.
I did get some information here.
Okay.
3-car crash, minor injuries is what I'm seeing.
Okay. All right. So
And
there's probably...
sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm starting to see some movement right now at 675 southbound at Indian Ripple. The traffic starting to move.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe they finally got one lane open or something, but if you happen to see the incident, or you've got eyeballs on it, give us a call, 937-957-1290.
And I agree with you on the Phil Collins thing, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
I was looking at that list earlier. I don't see anybody else that I would probably put in.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh,
when it comes to music, I'm a stick in the mud, though.
Ron.
Okay, give me somebody then.
Billy Idol.
I said, give me somebody.
Billy Idol. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Not at all. Are you kidding me?
He had so many hits, and think of MTV, or maybe you didn't watch MTV. I don't know. MTV in the 80s would not have been MTV without Billy Idol.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Now, my personal favorite, In Excess. Now, In Excess is one of my top 5 favorite bands of all time. And I did get to interview one of the members a couple of years ago, and Andrew Ferris. So that's kind of a sentimental favorite to me. I love In Excess, 100%. Now, this is my kind of music. People can make the argument about Mariah Carey. Sure, okay, fine. Or Shakira. Luther Vandross, Wu-Tang Clan, Pink, Sade. That's not the genre of music that I generally listen to. So I wouldn't want to, judge them. The other one, this is going to be controversial, because another one of my top 5 favorite bands, Oasis. I love Oasis. A lot of people can't stand Oasis. I get it. But I love me some Oasis, and they're up for it. And I think they've been on the list of consideration in the past. So we'll see if they get in. But there's the Black Crowes are on there too. They're a great band. I just don't know if they're Hall of Fame quality right now. Maybe you got to wait a little bit. I don't know. Oh, is Terry out there? Hey, Terry.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You're on 675?
I'm on 675, been on here for 45 minutes or more. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been a parking lot.
Yeah, now, can you see the accident at
all?
all?
I just passed. Yes, they're clearing it. They've got one lane cleared. I just now got onto Wilmington. It's just north of Wilmington exit on 675. They're loading up the trucks that were in the accident.
Okay. All right.
All the vehicles, most of the vehicles are gone. They had a couple ambulances. They're gone. Tow trucks are pretty much loaded up. So should be starting to move.
Well, excellent. Thank you, Terry, so much for your report. I appreciate it.
No problem. I was going to call you sooner, but I couldn't find the number. So thanks for saying the number.
A new number, 937-957-1290.
Got that. Right as I was passing the cop, I was punching in the number. I'm like, oh, God,
You're going to get a ticket for using your phone.
I'm going to get a ticket calling WHIO.
Yeah, I'd get Will Harris to pay that ticket for you, so you wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
Thank you.
remember that.
Take care.
All right.
There you go. That's great. Some eyewitness reporting there.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out, folks.
T-O-double-D.
H.
Oh. Double L.
S-T.
I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Heather. I know Oasis is a controversial band when it comes to this sort of thing. They're snotty. They're snotty. I agree. Billy Idol should have already been in. Colleen, Pat Benatar is in. She went in a couple of years ago. She is in. Along with Neil, was it Gerardo? Whoever her lifelong mate and collaborator is, he's in too. But Pat Benatar is in. Am I going to talk about Narco Burger? Yeah, I can talk about it. I mean, I kind of mentioned it, gave him a good shout out on the on Facebook last night, but I'll do it again. Bam, bam, bam.
And on it.
Latest on the Tip City murder investigation. We'll have more on at 6 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
We are going to have mad fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. If you'd like to go see The Price is Right live, Sunday, March 15th, be the sixth caller at 937-957-1290. Oh, man, that poor mountain climber just fell off the mountain. Be the sixth caller at 937-957-1290, and you're going to win.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Live from the WHIO News Center, this is Miami Valley's News at 6. Our top local story, Dayton cops are searching for a suspect and a vehicle in Tuesday night shooting.
Winter. Are people still commenting? Last comment I see was like 6 minutes ago. Maybe nobody has anything to say. You muted me. I love that. That's funny. We muted you. That's funny. I am, Ashley. I don't know where they're coming from, but every time Rachel comes in from URS, she always brings me something good. Think they might be B-dubs, because I think BW3 might be one of their sponsors. Dennis, that was you must have missed it. That was moved to March 26th. March 26th. There was a conflict, so we had to move it. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I'm not talking about it, because it's not for another month. Snow, sleet, and rain Monday morning. No. Big rig. You driving the big rig?
I'm Ron Otto, 1290 at 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
If breaking news, traffic, or severe weather happens anytime this hour, we'll break in immediately because you need to know now. This is Dayton's news and talk, WHIO.
I believe it's about that time.
Who are you going with? This is my friend, Todd.
He makes me laugh.
From Dayton, Ohio. Oh, super! What a crackpot. Would you please just listen?
Really fun, and it's free. Oh boy, this is great.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd. You know, yeah, it's just a goofy name, okay? Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up and rolling on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up just after 6:30, it is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union. Your best financial friend will be joined in the studio by Rachel Zidaroff. She is the COO. I think that's Chief Operating Officer. And she's from United Rehabilitation Services. They've got the North Dayton Barstool Open coming up. So we're going to be chatting with her about that. I saw this story today, and I found it terribly amusing. And I've always wondered, could you just start your own country? If you don't like the way things are going, could you go find some place that's not claimed and start your own country? And I thought, well, that's just foolish, right? Because everything is claimed. Everything is claimed. However, there is a story out there of a 21-year-old by the name of Daniel Jackson. He's British. And he said that he first thought up the idea of starting his own country when he was 14. He and his friends thought, hey, that'd be great if we had our own country, wouldn't it? Well, this was back, I guess he did this in 2019, but it's still got some traction. So maybe this is the real deal. He and his pals noticed that following a border dispute, several patches of land along the Danube River were unclaimed by either Croatia or Serbia. So on May 30th, 2019, he declared one of these land pockets, officially known as Pocket 3 on the map, as the Free Republic of Verdes. Daniel, who has made himself president, has been working hard since to establish his country. He just opened not one, but 2 embassies for the Free Republic of Verdes. One is in his own hometown of Dover, Kent, there in Great Britain, and one in Novi Sad, Serbia. I think that might be how you pronounce it. The 2 embassies, which are decorated with the Verdes flag, are officially representative offices until the host countries accept Verdes as a nation. Now, I don't know if this is just like some college-aged prank, or if this is this. I wonder if this is the real deal. He says for the moment, they are mostly using the offices are mostly used for printing ID cards and passports for those undergoing the 11-month e-residency program to become official citizens of the nation. Already, this is great. They've had 2,800 applicants to become new citizens of the Free Republic of Verdes. This is great. He said we had some awesome people show up, and we had champagne and everything when we opened up the embassies. Let's see. The country's total area is around 125 acres, which would make it the second smallest country in the world, just behind Vatican City. That is correct. Verdes is only acceptable via boat, and attempts at settling on the land have been far from unsuccessful, with their president now banned in Croatia. So this guy, he's gotten under the skin of the Croatians, or the Croats, and they've banned him from this country. Daniel claims the Croatian authorities have also installed cameras along the Verdesian coastline to stop them from accessing it from Serbia, making them a government in exile. I love this so much. This is just hysterical. Hey, there's some land. Nobody seems to be claiming it. Let's start our own country. He said, we are still thriving. We are making a lot of progress, but we are still blockaded. They haven't backed down much, but they are starting to comment now. We are quite determined. Croatia doesn't claim the land, so we have the right to it, and we believe that we have a good chance. It's not a matter of when we get back on the land. It's a matter of, what did he say? It is a matter of when, not if we get back on the land. There you go. Anything can happen. This is they've got their own flag. They have at this point 400 official citizens. The official languages of Verdes are English, Croatian, and Serbian. And the currency they're using is the euro. They also have come up with a full cabinet, laws, and even a coat of arms. And they've raised $180,000 to go towards the funding of their country. This is great. I love this. Give him credit for at least trying, Doesn't like the way things are going out there in the world. He's like, I got it. I'll create my own country. Now, granted, yes, it's only 125 acres. I don't know how many people you could fit on 125 acres. I would imagine if you put too many on 125 acres, you're going to end up with civil war within the first week. But that's kind of interesting. Look up the Free Republic of Verdes if you'd like to learn more and maybe get dual citizenship between the United States and Verdes. I've got some coffee news here. This is...
Like to drink a cup of coffee. Yes, coffee is the thing I'd like to drink. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. If you talk to me, then in response I'll sing. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee every moment of my life.
All right. We get it. That's a goofy song, but enjoyable. There is a place somewhere in the Miami Valley, and I don't remember where it's at, and I saw it on Facebook sometime last year where, and I don't know if it's still going on, but this particular coffee place, I think it was specifically a coffee place, they were selling in the morning buckets of iced coffee. Like buckets, a brand new bucket full of iced coffee. Does anybody remember that? Like actual buckets and a straw. I don't know if this is if they're still doing it, but anyway, Dunkin' Donuts apparently is experimenting with a 48-ounce drink bucket of coffee or any of their beverages. 48 ounces. Now, I don't know that I drink 48 ounces of iced coffee. I have had 2 large iced coffees within a couple of hours of each other, but I don't think that's near 48 ounces. Right now, they're testing these buckets at a few locations in New Hampshire and in Massachusetts, but they are talking about possibly this could become a thing. Customers can fill the buckets with iced coffee, iced latte, or their Dunkin' refreshers, as well as the blueberry cobbler iced latte, the caramel cocoa iced coffee, or the strawberry dragon fruit lemonade refresher. These aren't cheap, though, by the way. The strawberry dragon fruit lemonade is a bucket is $8.19. The blueberry cobbler is $10.59, and a caramel cocoa iced coffee is $7.99. I'm curious. Do you need that much fluid? 48 ounces of anything at one sitting is probably not a good idea, right? And I don't know about anybody else. If I have a beverage close to me, I take a sip probably every minute until it's gone. I can't just let it sit for a while. And I don't know that you would want it to sit because these are all iced beverages. And they'd get warm and they get watery. You want to drink it quick. 48 ounces. But I feel like I know that there was a place. I want to say maybe they were up north from Dayton, somewhere on the outskirts of the Miami Valley. There was some coffee shop that was selling buckets of coffee, iced coffee every morning. You could get a bucket of it. Maybe somebody knows. But, 48 ounces, that's a lot. That's a lot of coffee. That'll keep you awake. That's for sure.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out, punk.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO News Center.
All right, I'll be back. I got to go get my desk.
Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Oh, well, go have fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We have a new telephone number, 937-957-1290. And I was asking the question, I've got this story that Duncan is experimenting with a 48-ounce drink bucket. And I feel like there was a coffee shop somewhere in the Dayton area, maybe up north, that has already started doing this. John in Urbana. What's up, John?
Oh, not a lot. I'm having a good evening. I hope you are too.
I am. So do you think you could down 48 ounces of coffee, iced coffee, or any beverage in one sitting?
Sure. Actually, I think Speedway has a 48-ounce cup, but to me, a 48-ounce cup isn't a bucket. For me, a bucket's like 2 gallons, because when I was at Ohio State back in the 70s, 74, 75, you could get a bucket of beer at Papa Joe's for $5.
Like an actual bucket of beer.
Like an actual red bucket of beer with a metal handle on it.
I love it. Now, did you partake in this, John?
Oh, of course I did.
So how
everybody did.
What is the technique that you could share with the young kids?
Well, you just drop your glass right down in it.
Oh, okay. So
let it quit dripping before you put it over.
I got you. You just stick your hand in there with the glass and okay. I was thinking somehow you were like drinking it right out of the bucket.
No, you buy the bucket to share.
Yeah, John's much more refined than that, right? I got it. Interesting. Well, I would agree with you. I mean, that 48 ounces is not really. I saw pictures of it. It looks like a bucket, but it's not like a big bucket, like, what you're talking about. So,
yeah, no, it's not.
All right. I got you. Thanks, John. I appreciate your call, buddy. Have a good one. That's a bucket of beer. I mean, I remember I've gotten, buckets of beer, or like with beers in them, like 5 or 6 bottles, but I can't imagine just walking around the bar. You got your bucket of beer.
It's like a keg.
A little bit.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I wonder how many were dropped all over the place. Beer all over the place. Imagine people dropping beer at an OSU bar.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Coming up.
T-O. Double D.
H. Oh. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
All right, everybody. Be on your best behavior. We have guests. I'm looking at you, Leslie. All right. We're almost there, about 30 seconds.
If breaking news, traffic, or severe weather happens anytime this hour, we'll break in immediately because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now. Call me. He's laughing at us right on the radio.
The least we can do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just gonna wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Might help if I turn on that button there. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. It is Wing It Wednesday. Brought to you by my USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. And joining me in the studio is Rachel Zidaroff. She's the COO of the United Rehabilitation Services. And this Saturday is their 27th annual North Dayton Barstool Open. Rachel, thank you for being back on the show.
Thank you so much for having me back, Todd. I'm excited.
I appreciate it. You were on a couple of times last year. You guys do the big duck regatta.
We sure do.
And we look forward to that every year. And you've got the Barstool Opens that you do. You do a couple of these throughout the year. And this is the first one, right, for this year?
This is.
Yeah. So you do some, you can do it north of Dayton. Then you do one down in the Oregon district. And then you do one south of town.
Well, actually, Todd,
is that right? Or
this is going to be the first year for the Barstool in the Berg.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I thought I saw that on the list. So you've got 3 of them going this year.
Yes, we do. The second Saturday in June, we will, on June 13th this year, we'll have our very first Barstool in Miamisburg.
Awesome. And you're going to be back on the show between now and then to talk about that. So, and by the way, nice Cheez-It socks.
Oh, thank you very much. I saved those just for you today.
That was a nice treat. That was a nice treat. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Definitely.
So let's talk about the North Dayton Barstool Open. It's happening this Saturday. And how many teams do we have now?
So we typically have about 100 to 120 teams sign up for that event. Brings about 400 to 450 golfers through 9 different bars in North Dayton.
And the bars that we're talking about is, let's see, we got, I'm looking to see which ones I've been to. Let's see, Rip Rap Roadhouse. I've been there. It was a long time ago, but I've been there. The Villa Tavern, I've been there.
Nice.
Little York Tavern, once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's just, we live on the other side of town, so we don't make it up that direction.
Okay.
Submarine House. That's one of my favorites here in the Miami Valley. American Legion Post 668. Now, this is their first year. I've never been to an American Legion Post.
Okay. They are typically a private club.
Okay.
But for this event, just like the Corner Club, which is another, and the Irish Club, that we have 3 private clubs actually engaged in the North Dayton Barstool. This gives people a chance to go into an environment maybe they've never been into before, like you. You've never been into an American Legion, and determine if it's maybe something you'd like to join in the future or even just check out because you never get the chance to.
Cool. And then there's Wing Sports Bar and Grill. Is that the one in Vandalia?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's right behind Miller Lane, like right there on
Yeah.
Dixie.
I know where that's at. Yep, I've been to that one. And then Maggie's.
Right down the street from Wings on North Dixie.
Yeah, that place is haunted. Have you heard that?
You know, we have. And guess what they do? Last year,
did they do ghost hunting?
Well, last year they themed their entire bar for the Barstool as a haunted house. They played right into it. Every one of their bartenders and barbacks, they all dressed as a Stephen King character.
Oh, wow.
Was
That's
so
cool.
It was spooky.
See, that's what you want. That's what you want. You want the folks who do this to really get into it, because then it becomes a very memorable event. And, you know,
we're all looking forward to seeing what they do this year, just because that was so cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Definitely.
So you've got different competitions with this. Of course, you've got the mini golf and, you know, whoever wins that. But then there's other stuff going on. You've got best costumes. And I mean, talk about that. Talk about the prizes and the whole deal.
Sure. So this is, like we just talked about, a putt-putt competition. So there's 9 bars with 9 different holes. The goal is to get the best score from the team, obviously.
Right, yeah.
So that's first, second, and third place. So the bars have come together to create like little prize baskets with gift cards, and even first place wins free admission into the next bar stool of their choice. So that's a really cool incentive.
Yeah.
And then obviously the costumes have just really blown up over the years. This becomes a major costume contest. We have one team that dresses up with the theme of the Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right. So they like compete with each other, trying to see whose costumes are better.
So what do they dress as? The games?
Oh, the games themselves. Or like letter tiles that can actually turn. Right. It's really, really cool.
Wow.
And then we have Mario Kart, like themed video game team. So there's a big contest around who has the best costume. And then each bar gets they compete with each other for the best hole.
Yeah.
Just for kind of like bragging rights for the next year, who's got the best hole and who's going to top that next time. They all serve food throughout the event. So you're typically trying something that maybe that bar features throughout the times when you might not otherwise get to visit them. Nice time to try and sample featured drinks throughout the course. So it's nice to have a DD for this event. And sometimes, for it being up north, you have to drive for this event, unlike the one in the Oregon or the Berg, where you can walk around.
Yeah.
So we even see party buses and limos where 3 or 4 teams will come together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Rent them so that nobody even has to worry about that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It makes it a lot better for sure.
That's so does everybody, like, you've got all these teams and then they each have their designated starting spot, right? Sort of like a shotgun start in like an actual golf outing kind of deal.
Exactly.
So everybody starts at the same time at their assigned places. And then how long do they have at each bar to?
So really there's no time limit in each bar, but we try to have the event over by 5 p.m. So what we do is we have 10 to 12 teams starting in each bar so that they kind of like flow with each other throughout the day. And there's a lineup of where we would like them. So there's no bottlenecks that are created throughout the day.
Yeah.
And as they move around, they will finish at the bar kind of before. So like if you start at Wings, you'll finish at Maggie's kind of thing. So
I gotcha.
Everyone's moving around throughout the day together.
Okay. All right. And it starts at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. We try to wrap it up by 5. And then each one of the bars will oftentimes, decide they're going to do something fun that evening to try to keep the patrons around a little longer. So maybe a band or some type of fun dinner option that they have. So there's lots of things like that even extend the day.
What so today is Wednesday and this is Saturday. I mean, can people still sign up for Saturday?
They sure can. You can go to our website, ursdayton.org, and go to our events tab. You can go to any of those bars that we listed. They have posters hanging with QR codes in their bar, so you can sign up right there that way, or you can just go right to our Facebook page and go to our events tab and sign up that way.
Awesome. All right. So there's registration. It's $160 for 4 teams.
For 4-man teams.
Or for a 4-man team. And you are encouraged to dress up and do the costume and the whole thing and really get into it. So that's great. So all of this money that you raise goes to support your mission there at United Rehabilitation Services. I mean, you've been on the show, like I said, a number of times before. People are familiar with URS. But for those who might not be, why don't you give us sort of a rundown of what it is that you do for the community?
Sure. So at United Rehabilitation Services, this is our 70th year. So we're really excited about that. We've been in the Dayton community since 1956, private nonprofit. We work with kids and adults with disabilities. So we have an inclusive childcare where typically developing kids come alongside their peers with disabilities and are in a childcare setting. We also have adult day services where we serve adults as they age through their geriatric years that need supports, whether it be community integration, employment, socialization, whatever we can do to meet them where they are. We do employment services where we work alongside them in the community as they actually get competitively employed and make them be successful in that job, help them along the way. And then we also provide outpatient therapy services, OT, PT, and speech to the people we serve at URS and even to the community.
So this just has to cost an immense amount of money to keep running. And that's why these types of events are so important.
That is so true. In our childcare, we are able to run just like any other childcare down the street from you and I. So what that does is not allow us to bill for services like nursing and therapies if we're billing for childcare. You have to kind of pick and choose which one you want. So things like the Barstool Open and the Rubber Duck Regatta that you talked about earlier are ways that we fill that funding gap. The services that we are providing in addition to just the standard childcare, that's how we pay for the nursing and the therapies and things like that by the community support and events like this.
And from what I've heard talking to other folks who have nonprofits in the Miami Valley, there's a lot of funding that has been cut over the years, and it really comes down hard on groups like yours, right? And that's just, you got to figure out how to make it up, because you still have to provide the services. The people still need the help, and if they don't get it, then we're all in a world of hurt.
Right. Well, there's parents that aren't able to work because they have a kiddo with a disability that doesn't have anywhere to go. So yes, without these services, we would all be in a world of hurt. You're correct.
So what sort of, are there volunteer opportunities there at URS?
There are opportunities to come into URS to volunteer in our classrooms, doing administrative tasks. If working alongside the individuals isn't something you're comfortable with, there's even opportunities to volunteer at things like these events that we're talking about today.
Oh yeah.
The Barstool couldn't happen without at least 60 volunteers.
Wow.
So there are always times that we can get you engaged at any level that you'd like to learn more about our services.
Yeah. You just have to reach out and they'll find out, just from conversing with you, what you might be best at.
Yes. And I'd be happy to personally give anybody a tour that's interested.
You could have, you think about this, people have a whole variety of different skills, and with everything that you guys do and all the different services, you're going to be able to find some way that someone could help. You maybe you're a retired professional and you're like, well, I'm just sitting around doing nothing.
And I love crunching numbers. We've got something for you.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Like any of those things.
There you go. How can people get a hold of United Rehabilitation Services, Rachel?
So you can either visit our website, ursdayton.org, click on the volunteers tab, or even contact us and reach out directly to one of us. Or you can go to our Facebook page, and the info tab there leads directly to one of our emails as well.
Right. And I'll link to it. I already follow URS, but I'll put a picture of you and me up there a bit later.
Great.
And people can find the Facebook that way as well.
That would be great.
All right. Hang tight. You brought some wings too, by the way. I
did.
Yeah. Where'd you bring them from?
So these wings today are from Bennett's Publical, one of the new bars in the Barstool in the Berg.
Okay.
I even brought you a cool menu in case you've never had them
wow.
before.
I haven't.
They make all their sauces for these wings in-house. I brought you the OG Buffalo, which the owner Ben himself makes.
Okay.
And the PB&J spicy wing, which is
Really?
made with his grandmother's pepper jelly. The kitchen staff make that jelly weekly, homemade.
When you were walking in here, you were telling me you need to find somebody who can make some Cheez-It glazed wings.
I am on a mission, Todd.
Well, if they're making their own sauces, they could probably do it.
I know. I hear these Grippos dusted wings and these dry rubs. I'm like, where are the Cheez-It wings for Todd? I got to find you some.
See, this is what I love. I love the enthusiasm, Rachel. Thank you. Hang on.
The Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Heck
Good
yeah.
job. All right. When we come back, we'll have just a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And we'll just hit
the high point.
Hit the highlights. Yeah.
We're having an art show next week for developmental disability awareness. Can I hit that? It's at the downtown library all month. Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll tell you what,
And he makes the homemade ranch and homemade gorgonzola. So he put one of each in there for you.
Oh my
I was like,
goodness.
Todd's going to love that.
Yeah. If he, if they're willing to do something, I'll promote him on the show.
Okay.
We can make a thing of it.
Mm-hmm.
We did that with the Villa Tavern. My buddy Tim used to be like the manager there.
Okay.
And ran the kitchen, and he started making a Cheez-It pizza. They put it was just like a regular pepperoni mushroom or just regular pizza, but he started putting Cheez-It, I think, as part of the base. And then he put Cheez-Its on top of it and put it in the oven, and they got nice and crispy and crunchy.
It's amazing to me how many people don't realize that was invented in Dayton.
Right. Well,
I'm just like, what?
And I think they ended up selling like 300 of them by the time it was all said and done.
That is amazing.
Yeah. And people were coming in and trying it.
And that's a little place over there on Rip Rap Road that most people don't even, they think it's a biker bar.
It is. Yeah.
But I mean, they don't even think public's
welcome.
I'm like, no, it's fine. Go in there. Check it out.
Yeah. No, but I've been in there a number of times and nobody messes with me. And I'm as far as from a biker as you could possibly be. So yeah, nobody's going to mess with you. Now, don't go in there looking for trouble.
Right.
Because
you'll find it. You'll find it.
But you could find that at
anywhere.
bar.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you can find that in Kroger.
Yeah. That's an excellent point. Throwing down in the meat department.
Or in there, before the pandemic, those Kroger bars were hopping.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
They used to have live music down at ours at Austin Landing, and people were like dancing in the produce. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah. It's a little weird. It is. It's a little weird. I get what they were trying to do because we go to the one in Beaver Creek.
Okay.
And there was, I don't think it's there anymore, but there used to be like a little bar area.
I think they took them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understood, they're trying to up their wine game, and that's really what it was about, But it's like, it's the grocery store.
And it turned into something way bigger.
Yeah.
Ooh, what happened, guys?
Yeah.
Like even our meat department at Austin was making meals for people, like grilling steaks and whatever you got out of the meat case, they would make for you. And I'm like, this is over the top.
Yeah. And it's like you people. I don't know.
Yeah. To each their own, but not mine.
Well, one time there used to be a, you're not from here originally, right?
Oh, I am.
Oh, you are originally.
I grew up in East Dayton.
Oh, okay. Oh,
went to Orville Wright, Wilbur Wright.
For some reason, I thought you were a transplant or something, but
that was Laura, our chief development officer.
Oh,
she's the one from Naples.
That's right. That's right. Well, then you probably remember Woody's Market.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And my grandma and grandpa used to do all their grocery shopping down there. And they would, when I'd spend the night at their house on the weekend, sometimes, they would take me down there and, grandma and I would run through and do the grocery shopping. Then afterwards we'd meet grandpa upstairs at the restaurant.
Yes.
And that was so cool. It's such a cool memory. Nostalgia. And a cool thing. And That's what I'm thinking that should be. It's like, then just open a restaurant.
Or like Dorothy Lane does that.
Yeah,
Dorothy Lane Market.
Yeah.
They have the upstairs.
Just open a restaurant.
Yes. Yes.
But the idea of people, drinking wine and getting a little tipsy or more at the grocery is a little, I'm not a prude. Don't misunderstand, but it's just
it just doesn't seem to match.
If I'm in there with my kids and I'm grocery shopping and I got some drunk
dancing in the produce.
come
it was
on,
very strange.
right?
No,
Like,
I agree.
This is
I
this
didn't
is a
take my
grocery
kids to the
store.
bar. I took my kids to the grocery.
Yes,
No,
yes.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Crazy. But well, I'm interested in trying these wings.
Oh, I can't wait for you to.
I just had and I didn't get to talk about it tonight. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. But I just had Narco Burger for the first time.
I haven't had that yet.
They're like smash burgers.
Okay.
You know what that is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, I've always liked Steak and Shake.
Okay. Because of that like smash pad.
I love that. I'm not a fan. I mean, I'll eat like a Wendy's, or I don't eat McDonald's very much, but like a thicker,
right.
I'll eat it, but I love the
burgers.
smash, and I live right down from there, from Narco on Spinning. I live in that plat back there, and I just go by it, and it's not for any reason. I just never think about it.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
But I had it for the first time last
I'm
night.
gonna try
It
it.
was
Because
amazing.
I love smash. I love that
I loved
crispy
it.
edge. Yes.
Dayton's News and Talk is WHIO. Depend on it.
It will feel like spring for just a few days this week. We'll have latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just gonna wing it?
I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wing It Wednesday. Brought to you by my good friends, the good folks at My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. And we've got Rachel Zidaroff. She's the COO of United Rehabilitation Services. They've got the North Dayton Barstool Open going on Saturday. Still time for you to get registered. You can go to their website. She'll give you that address here in a moment. But you told me that there's a art show? You've got some sort of art show going on, and it's going to be like, last a month or so?
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to share with you all that we have been offered the space at the downtown Dayton Metro Library on the second floor, where they feature an artist for an entire month. And they are going to highlight our clients and their artwork for the month of March. We're going to have a grand opening open to the public next Thursday.
Okay.
And that's when you will be able to start going through the library any day throughout the month of March to see the artwork that our clients have produced.
Oh, that's super.
We're very excited about that.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, hit the website real quick.
Okay.
So people can, if they want to sign up for the Barstool Open this weekend.
Definitely. You can visit our website at ursdayton.org and go to the events tab and Barstool Open.
Awesome. And Rachel's going to be here throughout the year a couple of more times. We've got a couple of more Barstool Opens, the one down in the Oregon District, the one down at the Berg, Miami's Berg, and, of course, the big Duck Regatta. When is it, September or August?
It's September.
September.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yep, September 19th.
All right, well, she'll be back, and I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the wings. One more shout-out to Bennett's,
Bennett's Publical in the Berg.
There you go. Well, thanks for being on the show. Don't forget, you can get the podcast of this show at eveningedgetodd.com and many other podcast platforms. Have a terrific Wednesday night. We'll be here tomorrow just after 5 here on the Evening Edge.
And with that, folks, I thank you for listening.
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 listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for listening. Listen, I'm probably making a bigger deal about this than I need to. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again soon.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See ya.